Hello, I'm Stephen Davis, and you're about to explore the wonderful world of theatrical makeup. So let's get started. One of the first things that you're going to have to do is choose a theatrical makeup kit. There are personal kits that are smaller in size that only have a little bit of makeup that may be utilized for production or smaller lessons. It is advised that you buy a larger theatrical kit. Ben Nye, Maron, and Krylon all have theatrical kits that make it easy for students to learn. Some of them even have larger kits, moulage kits, and other training kits available to students. For those of you who are choosing a makeup kit, you want to think about a couple of factors. One, if you have any bee allergies. If students have severe bee allergies, it is recommended that they purchase a pancake kit. This is a water-activated kit that does not have any beeswax in the foundation. Once you select whether it's cream, matte, or pancake, you need to select which skin type is best for you. Each kit will come in a variety of selections. It is best for you to be able to articulate and look at the different color combinations based on your own skin tone. Once you purchase a larger theatrical kit, you will see that you have a number of bases and other supplies that will help you to learn about makeup. Each kit should come with brushes, pencils, eyebrow pencils, lip pencils, and other items that you're going to need. After you've selected the kit, it is best to find out which of the bases that you have will work best for your skin tone. My recommendation is that you take the bases that you have and you do a skin-on-skin technique on your forearm so that you're able to see what colors work best for you. Having different colored bases is good because they can work for different makeups. Once you've made a selection of what base is best for you, you can then move on to other aspects of your kit. Prep your brushes. The brushes that I have here have already been used, but when you first take them out, it is recommended that you take a little bit of makeup remover on your hand and slowly paint the brush back and forth to be able to loosen the bristles. This will prime your brush and prep it for future use. One of the recommendations to supplement your kit is to get a color stack. This will have yellow, red, blue, white, and black makeup in it. This color stack will help you work on things such as the color wheel. Taking the three colors of red, yellow, and blue, mix them together to create the secondary colors. Red and yellow making orange, yellow and blue making green, and blue and red making purple. The color wheel is very important because the color on the opposite side of the color wheel is what you will be using later for neutralizing and concealing colors. I recommend all students, when they're working on the color wheel, to try this on their arm. This is a great lesson at the very beginning because it gets them feeling the texture of the makeup itself. It is recommended that you purchase a makeup book to reference when you're doing theatrical makeup. Richard Corson's Stage Makeup book is fantastic. Whether you get an older edition or a newer edition, it does not matter, as each edition will help you in your application. In these videos, I will be describing three primary painting techniques. The first being the brush method, the second, sponge, and the third, skin on skin. Soft edge and hard edge highlights and shadows. When creating soft edge highlights and shadows, you want to make sure that you're using the skin-on-skin technique. I like to try this first on my forearm, using an application of my shadow color and an application of my highlight color. Putting two lines on the forearm and then blending the two together. The focus is to try to create a cylinder. Hard edge highlight and shadows. When working with hard edge highlights and shadows, we need to remember that shadows blend up and highlights blend down. This is all due to the light source, which is primarily the sun or lights in a room. When creating hard edge highlights and shadows, it is important which way you direct your brush. When you apply the shadow color, you want to allow it to fade out at the end, making a whoosh sound. Whoosh. That technical term, whoosh, at the end. You want to get that, so you get that clean edge at the very end of that. Doing the same thing with the highlight on the other side. And then blending them out. Part of my early work in theatrical makeup was to create a facial map. Creating a facial map is something that would be very beneficial to the student, noting the hollow and highlight areas of the face based on an individual's bone structure. One of the most important things that you can do in makeup is creating your makeup worksheet. This is a worksheet that you will fill out with different sketches and information about the makeup to help you to succeed. It is important to find a makeup sheet that works with your character. You have a description of feature by feature what you are doing, and on the back you have some pertinent information about the character. These are worksheets from when I was in Nan Zabrisky's class at DePaul University. What I've found is that in breaking down the feature by feature from the forehead, eyes, nose, mouth, jawline, cheeks, neck, and so on, that I am able to get a much better detailed description of what it is that I will be doing with the makeup. The sketch is extremely important. How you do the sketch and how you can see where your highlights and shadows are will help you to be successful. On the back of the sheet, we work with the 7 steps for creating a character from Richard Corson's book, looking at age, environment, fashion, health, disfigurements, genetics, and personality. When working on your makeup sheets, there are recommendations on how to do the sketch portion of the makeup sheet. The first thing that you will be working on is the full front face. Take a charcoal pencil and cover over the entire area. Once you've taken the charcoal pencil over the entire area, you can blend it with your finger. After blending it with your finger, start sketching your shadows. Fine details, areas of shadows, the sculpting. Then you erase areas where there will be highlights, making any spots for age spots, and adding hair and different elements to the finished sketch. The same shall be done with the profile picture. When doing makeup, it is important to note what solvents need to be used to remove the makeup. When using the product Spirit Gum, the solvent is Spirit Gum Remover, acetone, or alcohol. Spirit Gum's use is for applying crepe hair, tissue, as well as other items. When using the product Nose and Scar Wax, the solvent is dental floss and any excess off with 50-50. 50-50 is a mixture of baby oil and alcohol, equal parts of each. The use of Nose and Scar Wax is to make fake noses, scars, wounds, and other items. When using the product Cream Liner, the solvent is Makeup Remover or Cold Cream. The uses are to create highlights and shadows and other painted techniques. When using the product Aquacolor, the solvent is soap and water. The use for Aquacolor is fast makeups and bright colors. When using the product Liquid Latex, the solvent is 50-50 to wash away excess and start removal and then peel away. The use for liquid latex is to create wrinkles, cover eyebrows, and other wounds. When using the product Rigid Collodion, the solvent is acetone. Rigid Collodion is used to create scars. When using the product Clown White, the solvent is Cold Cream, and the use is to cover an area with completely bright white application. I began my education in theatrical makeup in 1992 while I was attending the theater school at DePaul University. I had a year-long makeup class under the direction of Nan Zabrisky. Upon finishing the year-long class, I was then a makeup assistant in the classroom, helping to educate others in theatrical makeup. Upon graduation from the theater school, one of the very first paying jobs I had in the theater was as a makeup artist. I went on to work for the Lyric Opera of Chicago and a number of the local theaters in the Chicago area. I then started working for the Ben Nye Makeup Company at the Halloween Trade Show in Chicago, Illinois. After working a couple of years at the Halloween Trade Show, Dana Nye, the president of the company, asked me if I would be interested in coming out to LA for a job. In 1999, I took Dana Nye up on his offer and went to work for the company from 1999 to 2002. While working at Ben Nye, I had the honor of working on and editing the Ben Nye Senior Retrospective. I taught makeup classes across the country at the Southeastern Theater Conference, USITT, Rocky Mountain Theater Association, and the Texas Educators Teachers Association. From this experience, I learned that I had a passion for teaching. I went on to the University of South Carolina, where I received my MFA in directing. Upon relocating to the New Jersey area, I taught makeup workshops in libraries, schools, and other locations. I started teaching a semester-long makeup class at the university level in 2008. My name is Stephen Davis. I hope you enjoyed this lesson for theatrical makeup.